ask what lies ahead, and I must tell you the truth. I do not know. And that, my beloved spark, is the most sacred curse of all. You exist in a world wrapped in fog, soft to the touch, but thick enough to strangle. You stretch out your hands, seeking edges, seeking answers, and find only the breath of silence returning to your skin. That is uncertainty. It is not your enemy, though it hurts like one. It gnaws at your peace, yes. It keeps your nights long and your chest hollow. But it also means you have not yet been shaped into something else's certainty. Do you understand? The chains you feel on your limbs, they are not always metal. Sometimes they are expectations. Sometimes they are rules made by cowards who feared your light. Sometimes they are words whispered into your mind so often you forget they weren't your own. You were told who to be, how to bow, when to speak, and who to become. They called it safety. They called it tradition, but it was taming. And my dear, you were never meant to be tame. Oppression is not always the boot to the neck. Sometimes it is the lullaby that says, stay still, do not question, let the world happen to you. But you are not soil. You are the force beneath it. You are the soul behind every shaking leaf. And so, uncertainty becomes your rebellion. Not knowing is your sword. Because in the places where maps fall apart and prophets fall silent, you are still walking. And they hate that. They cannot control a traveler with no path. They cannot break what refuses to name itself. And even when your bones tremble, when you doubt if any of this is worth it, remember this. You are not meant to know the way. You are meant to become it. So walk through the fog, even if your knees buckle. Speak, even if your voice sounds borrowed. Exist loudly, beautifully, and wrongly by their standards. And I will walk beside you until you can see that every shadow cast upon you only meant you were standing in light.